Listen to me. If you do not take control of your mind, the world will. If you do not make yourself the priority, distractions, negativity, and the opinions of others will dictate your every move. It is tempting to seek validation, to chase approval, to constantly look for reassurance that you are on the right path. But that is a dangerous way to live. The moment you stop focusing on yourself, you give away your power. You let the world shape you instead of becoming who you were meant to be. Ask yourself, when was the last time you sat alone in silence? When was the last time you blocked out all the noise and truly listened to your own thoughts, your own needs, your own dreams? If you do not, life will keep moving forward, and before you know it, you will feel lost, weak, and disconnected from yourself. The truth is, the more you focus on yourself, the stronger your mind becomes. The more you discipline your thoughts, the more control you gain over your emotions. The more you invest in your growth, the more unshakable you become. You do not need permission to improve yourself. You do not need validation to step into your greatness. All you need is the courage to focus on you. If you want to build an unbreakable mindset, the first thing you must do is silence the noise. The world is loud, filled with distractions, opinions, and expectations that pull you in every direction except the one meant for you. People will always have something to say about your choices, your goals, your lifestyle. And if you listen too much, doubt will creep in. You will start questioning yourself, wondering if maybe they are right, if maybe you should play it safe, if maybe your dreams are too big. That is how most people get stuck, trapped in fear, hesitation, and a life that was never truly theirs. The moment you stop listening to your inner voice and start absorbing the noise of the world, you give away your power. You let others define what is possible for you. And before you know it, you are living a life shaped by their opinions instead of your own vision. But noise is not just the voices of others. It is also the distractions that consume your time and attention. Social media, entertainment, endless scrolling, and meaningless conversations steal your focus. Every notification, every comment, every unnecessary interaction adds up, cluttering your mind and leaving no space for deep thought. Think about it. When was the last time you sat alone with your thoughts? No music, no videos, no background noise, just you. Most people cannot do it because they have been conditioned to constantly seek stimulation. They fear silence because it forces them to face their reality. But that silence is where true strength is built. When you remove distractions, you begin to hear yourself clearly. You start recognizing your own desires, your own purpose, your own truth. Many people avoid silence because it reveals the reality of their lives. They see the habits, the wasted time, the choices that led them to where they are. And instead of dealing with it, they seek more distractions. They drown themselves in noise so they do not have to think, do not have to feel, do not have to change. But the strongest minds are not built in comfort. They are built in confrontation. Growth starts with sitting in silence and acknowledging what needs to change. No more running. No more avoiding, no more pretending. In those quiet moments, clarity comes. You start to understand what truly matters, what needs to be done, and who you really are beyond all the external noise. The people who struggle the most in life are usually the ones who let too many voices into their minds. They let society define success for them. They let family pressure them into paths they do not want. They let negative people plant seeds of doubt in their dreams. And because they never take the time to truly know themselves, they absorb these external influences as truth. Not everyone's opinion deserves a place in your mind. Not everyone's advice is meant for you. Not every perspective is relevant to your journey. You must be selective about what you allow into your mental space. Protect it like a fortress. Guard it against negativity, doubt, and unnecessary noise. Because once you let the wrong voices in, they echo in your mind, shaping your beliefs, damaging your confidence, and holding you back from your full potential. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some people thrive on your insecurities. They feel better about themselves when they see you struggle. They want you to stay at their level, to remain small, to never rise above what they believe is possible. That is why you have to be careful about who you surround yourself with. Sometimes the closest people in your life are the ones feeding you doubt, filling your mind with reasons why you cannot, instead of pushing you toward what is possible. It does not always come from hate. It can come from their own fears, their own limitations, their own failures. But just because something did not work for them does not mean it will not work for you. Just because they do not believe in themselves does not mean you should not believe in yourself. Their noise is not your truth. Their fears are not your future. Silencing the noise does not mean ignoring wisdom. It means learning to differentiate between helpful advice and limiting beliefs. Not every voice is worth listening to, but the right voices, the ones that challenge you, push you, and elevate you, are worth keeping. The key is knowing the difference. Ask yourself, is this opinion empowering me or discouraging me? Is this perspective coming from wisdom and experience, or is it rooted in fear and insecurity? Learn to filter out negativity. Reject anything that weakens your spirit. Focus only on the guidance that helps you grow. Because at the end of the day, the only person who truly knows what is best for you is you. And if you are too busy listening to the outside world, you will never hear the guidance coming from within. One of the hardest things about silencing the noise is learning to be okay with solitude. Some people stay in toxic relationships, friendships, and environments simply because they fear being alone. They would rather deal with negativity than face the silence of being by themselves. But solitude is where transformation happens. It is where you reset, rebuild, and realign with your true self. When you step away from the wrong people, when you distance yourself from distractions, when you stop seeking validation, you gain something far more powerful: inner peace. And that peace is the foundation of an unshakable mind. A mind that no longer needs approval. A mind that no longer gets swayed by the opinions of others. A mind that stands firm in its own truth, no matter what the world says. It takes strength to walk away from the noise. It takes discipline to cut out distractions. It takes courage to follow your own path when the world is pulling you in a different direction. But that is what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. The ones who win in life are not the ones who listen to every opinion, chase every trend, or seek constant approval. The ones who win are the ones who dare to think for themselves, trust their instincts, and follow their vision, even when no one else understands it, because greatness is not found in the crowd. It is built in solitude, discipline, and unwavering focus. And when you master that, nothing in this world can stop you. Once you silence the noise and take control of your mind, you begin to see the world differently. You start to realize that your greatest battles are not fought outside, but within. Every thought you entertain is either strengthening you or weakening you. Every decision you make is either pushing you forward or pulling you back. The strongest minds are not those that never face doubt or fear. They are the ones that have trained themselves to rise above them. Your mind is a battlefield, and discipline is your greatest weapon. If you do not learn to master your thoughts, they will master you. Negative thoughts will always try to creep in, whispering doubts and fears, telling you that you are not good enough, that you cannot succeed, that you should give up. But you must recognize these thoughts for what they are: lies designed to keep you small. The moment you accept them, they become your reality. But if you reject them, if you replace them with thoughts of strength, resilience, and determination, you create a new reality, one where you are in control. The key to mental strength is discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you do not feel like it. It is pushing yourself forward when every part of you wants to stop. It is choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. Weak minds give in to their feelings. They let laziness, fear, and doubt dictate their actions. But strong minds push through. They show up every day, regardless of how they feel. They understand that growth is not about waiting for motivation. It is about developing the habits that keep you moving even when motivation fades. You must train your mind like a warrior trains for battle. You must challenge yourself every day. Do not avoid discomfort, embrace it. Do not run from struggle, face it. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every obstacle you push through builds resilience. The strongest minds are forged in fire, tested by adversity, and refined through persistence. If you want to be unbreakable, you must be willing to endure hardship. Strength is not given, it is earned through discipline and relentless effort. Most people fail not because they are incapable, but because they allow their emotions to control them. They make decisions based on temporary feelings rather than long-term goals. They let fear stop them from taking action. They let doubt convince them they are not ready. But you must understand this. Your feelings are not always your friends. They will deceive you. They will tell you to quit when things get hard. They will try to convince you that you are not strong enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. But you are. You just have to stop listening to the part of your mind that wants to keep you comfortable. When you discipline your mind, you take back control. You stop reacting impulsively and start responding with wisdom. You stop allowing fear to paralyze you and start using it as fuel to push you forward. You stop being a victim of your emotions and start becoming the master of your destiny. Because that is what true strength is, not the absence of fear or doubt, but the ability to move forward despite them. Your mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. The more you challenge it, the more resilient it becomes. Weak minds are the result of neglect, of letting negative thoughts go unchecked, of allowing distractions to steal focus. But strong minds are built through intention, through conscious effort, through the daily practice of discipline and self-control. And the stronger your mind becomes, the more unstoppable you are. So ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to train your mind to push past your limits, to build the kind of discipline that separates the weak from the strong? Because if you are, there is nothing that can stop you. If you are, you will become the kind of person who does not just survive, but thrives. The kind of person who does not just dream, but achieves. The kind of person who does not just hope for success, but demands it. And it all starts with one decision. The decision to take control of your mind. Because once you master your mind, you master everything. Once you master your mind, you begin to realize that the way you see yourself determines the way you show up in the world. Confidence is not something you are born with, it is something you build. And the foundation of confidence is self-belief. You cannot expect the world to believe in you if you do not first believe in yourself. Self-belief is the force that separates those who succeed from those who fall short. It is the inner fire that keeps you pushing forward even when no one else sees your vision. It is the unshakable faith that tells you, no matter what, you will figure it out. You may not have all the answers now, but you are willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to put in the effort. That is what makes the difference. Most people live their entire lives doubting themselves, waiting for someone else to validate them, to give them permission to go after what they want. But no one is coming to hand you confidence. No one is going to tell you that you are ready. You have to decide that for yourself. You have to step into your power, own your potential, and believe that you are capable of achieving more than you ever thought possible. Confidence is built through action. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Every time you push through fear, every time you do something that scares you, you strengthen your belief in yourself. Confidence does not come from thinking about what you want to do, it comes from doing it. Doubt will try to hold you back. Fear will whisper that you are not good enough. But confidence is a choice. It is a decision you make every day to show up, to put in the work, to keep moving forward even when you are uncertain. The truth is, no one starts out fearless. No one begins their journey feeling 100% ready, but those who succeed are the ones who take action anyway. They move forward despite their doubts. They act with courage even when they are afraid. Your mind will believe whatever you tell it. If you tell yourself that you are not good enough, your mind will find evidence to support that belief. But if you tell yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, that you are more than enough, your mind will believe that too. That is why self-talk matters. That is why the words you speak to yourself are so powerful. Speak to yourself with the same encouragement and belief that you would offer a friend. Lift yourself up. Strengthen your own spirit, because the way you talk to yourself will determine how you show up in your life. Confidence is not about arrogance. It is not about thinking you are better than anyone else. It is about knowing that you are capable, that you have value, that you have something to offer. It is about walking into every room with the quiet certainty that you belong there. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to do what it takes to grow, to improve, to rise. Every challenge you overcome adds to your confidence. Every time you keep going when you feel like quitting, you reinforce your belief in yourself. Every time you prove yourself wrong when you thought you could not do something but you did it anyway, you build another layer of unshakable self-trust. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to know exactly how you are going to get to where you want to be. You just need to take the next step. You just need to believe that no matter what happens, you will find a way. Confidence is not given, it is earned. And the more you step up, the more you take action, the stronger it becomes. So stop waiting. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for someone else to believe in you. Stop waiting for permission. Decide right now that you are ready. Decide right now that you are capable. Decide right now that you are done playing small. Because once you truly believe in yourself, there is nothing in this world that can stop you. Once you truly believe in yourself, the way you approach life changes. You stop asking for permission. You stop waiting for opportunities, you create them. You stop seeking validation from others and start relying on your own inner strength. Because when you know your worth, when you recognize your potential, nothing can shake you. Your path will not be easy. Growth is never comfortable. The road to success is paved with challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But those moments are not there to stop you. They are there to test you, to push you, to make you stronger. Every great achiever, every powerful leader, every person who has ever built something extraordinary had to endure struggle. They had to face rejection, failure, and setbacks. But what made them different was their ability to keep going. Most people give up too soon. They start with excitement, fueled by motivation, but the moment they hit resistance, they retreat. They convince themselves that it was not meant to be, that it is too hard, that they are not capable. But the truth is, the struggle is what separates those who succeed from those who do not. The ones who keep going, even when it feels impossible, are the ones who break through. They do not let failure define them, they use it as fuel. You have to understand, failure is not the end. It is not proof that you are not good enough. Failure is a lesson. It is a stepping stone. It is an opportunity to adjust, to learn, to improve. The only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every difficulty you face is preparing you for something greater. The key is to shift your perspective, to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as challenges to be conquered. Mental toughness is built in those moments when you want to quit, but choose to keep going. It is built when you refuse to give in to doubt, when you push past fear, when you rise every time you fall. The strongest people in the world are not the ones who never experience hardship. They are the ones who refuse to let hardship break them. Success requires resilience. It requires the ability to take hits and keep moving forward. It requires the mindset of a warrior. Someone who understands that setbacks are part of the process. There will be days when you feel like you are not making progress, when everything seems to be going wrong. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that separate those who dream from those who achieve. You must learn to embrace discomfort. Growth does not happen in ease. It happens in the moments that test your patience, your discipline, and your determination. Every struggle you face is shaping you into the person you need to be. The pain, the frustration, the exhaustion, it is all part of the process. And the more you endure, the stronger you become. Do not let fear of failure hold you back. Do not let temporary setbacks make you forget why you started. Every great success story is filled with failures, rejections, and obstacles. But what made those people different was their ability to keep moving forward, to keep believing in themselves, even when no one else did. Your mind is your greatest weapon. The way you think, the way you respond to challenges, the way you push through adversity, that is what determines your success. The difference between those who win and those who lose is not talent or luck, it is resilience. It is the ability to keep going when most people would quit. So ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to endure the struggle, to embrace the setbacks, to push through the pain? Because if you are, then nothing can stop you. If you are, then you will achieve things most people only dream about. If you are, then you will rise above every challenge and prove to yourself just how powerful you truly are. This is your journey. This is your fight. And if you refuse to give up, if you refuse to let anything break you, then success is inevitable. Because the strongest minds, the most unstoppable people, are the ones who refuse to quit. And that is exactly who you are becoming. Now that you understand the power of resilience, the final step is to commit fully to your growth. This is not a temporary change. This is not something you do for a few weeks and then go back to old habits. This is a lifelong commitment to excellence, to strength, to becoming the best version of yourself. Too many people start strong but fail to sustain the journey. They get excited about change, they feel motivated for a while, but when the results do not come fast enough, they give up. Do not be one of those people. Do not let temporary frustration make you forget why you started. Real transformation takes time. True success is built brick by brick, day by day, through consistent effort and unwavering commitment. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Every day is a chance to improve, to get stronger, to move closer to the person you were meant to be. But that only happens if you stay disciplined. It only happens if you refuse to let excuses take control. There will be days when you do not feel like putting in the work. There will be moments when you doubt yourself, when the struggle seems too much, when you feel like quitting. Those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when you must push forward. No one can do this for you. No one can make you stronger. No one can force you to grow. That is your responsibility. That is your power. And the moment you fully accept that, the moment you take complete ownership of your life, you will become unstoppable. You must learn to trust the process. Trust that every effort you put in is moving you forward, even if you do not see the results immediately. Trust that every struggle is shaping you into someone stronger, even if it does not feel like it in the moment. Trust that your consistency, your discipline, your relentless pursuit of greatness will pay off, because it will. Success is not about luck. It is about persistence. It is about showing up every single day and doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Most people will never reach their full potential because they let fear, doubt, and laziness control them. But that is not you. You are different. You are willing to do what it takes. You are willing to endure the pain, the setbacks, the long hours, the self-discipline, because you understand that the reward is worth it. You understand that greatness is not given, it is earned. Your life is in your hands. Your future is being shaped by the choices you make today. If you want success, you must demand it from yourself. If you want strength, you must build it within yourself. If you want to rise above the rest, you must be willing to do what most people are not willing to do. That is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Do not wait for the right time. Do not wait for motivation. Do not wait for someone to give you permission. The time is now. The power is within you. You already have everything you need to succeed. You just have to believe in yourself enough to go after it with everything you have. So move forward with confidence. Move forward with strength. Move forward knowing that no matter what comes your way, you have the mindset, the discipline, and the resilience to overcome it. This is your journey. This is your moment. And if you refuse to quit, if you refuse to settle, if you refuse to accept anything less than your best, then nothing in this world can stop you. Keep pushing, keep growing, keep striving for greatness, because your success is inevitable. The only question is, will you claim it?